Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Baseball to get into. I'll get started. Feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know when we go live on eBay Live. Also, mention no purchase necessary. Link down in the description. Box number one. Good luck, everybody. George Brett, 6 of 49. Malcolm Moore, 11 of 99. Cam Caminiti, 33 of 35. Tommy Troy, 4 of 15. Josue DePaula, 24 of 49. Donna Celestine, 22 of 35. And Charlie Condon, 20 of 49. Jalen Flores, 32 of 99. Tyson Lewis, 73 of 99. Carter Holton, 9 of 10. Jefferson Rojas, 7 of 15. Jalen Flores, 5 of 10. Dave Justice, 4 of 7. Cruz Schoolcraft, 14 of 49. Hideki Matsui, 16 of 25. And Manny Ramirez, 38 of 49. Dylan Dreiling, 15 of 25. Desan Hill, 6 of 6. Blake Burke, 24 of 49. Alfredo Sena, 1 of 5. And Jace Laviolette, 5 of 10. Box number 4. Mariano Rivera, 3 of 49. Jacob Cozart, 81 of 99. Ben Hess, 4 of 10. Caleb Lomavita, 4 of 15. Trey Savage, 8 of 49. Alejandro Rosario, 1 of 1. And Ben Hess, Henry Lane, 5 of 15. Kalen Culpepper, 23 of 99. Chase Mobley, 7 of 99. Kyle DeBarge, 4 of 6. Levi Sterling, 7 of 15. Liam Peterson, 5 of 5. Luke Dickerson, 5 of 5. And Hagen Smith, Noah Schultz, 10 of 10. Dual auto. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break, so stay tuned for that if you have either of those guys. Eddie Reinders, 40 of 99. Brody Brecht, 19 of 49. Anderson Brito, 13 of 25. Braylon Payne, 10 of 49. Urangelo Ciente, 15 of 15. Kalen Culpepper, 6 of 25. And Samuel Basayo, 3 of 35. Trey Savage, 3 of 5. Vladimir Guerrero, 2 of 99. Miguel Blaze, 1 of 10. Gavin Turley, 1 of 6. Jonathan Santucci, 12 of 25. Jason Churio, 19 of 25, and Ethan Conrad, 2 of 10. Box number 8. Sebastian Walcott, 15 of 25. Samuel Basayo, 93 and 99. David Shields, 2 of 3. Brody Brecht, 1 of 1. Gavin Gravak, 17 of 49. Yairo Padilla, 4 of 6. And Tyler Bremner, 3 of 4. Roy Oswalt, 1 of 1. Griff O'Farrell, 54 of 99. Griff O'Farrell, 2 of 25. Rock Chalosky, 3 of 7. Brady Ebel, 35 of 35. Dexter McClellan Jr., 4 of 7. And Xavier Nance, 23 of 25. Box number 10. Braylon Dowdy, 76 of 99. Chuck Knobloch, 1 of 1. Owen Hall, 46 of 49. Peyton Toll, 45 of 49. Quinn Young, 2 of 7. Rafael Flores, 1 of 3. And Savage, Ritoro Sasaki, 6 of 10. Frank Thomas, 33 of 49. Liam Peterson, 98 of 99. Hagen Smith, 26 of 35. Brandon Sproat, 10 of 15. Bryce Rayner, 6 of 15. Christian Moore, 4 of 7. And David Cohn, caught looking, 5 of 10. And final box of the break, box number 12. Good luck, everybody. Dylan Cruz, 47 of 99. Travis Bazzana, 99 of 99. Ryan Waldschmidt, 25 of 49. Steve Monster Milan, 20 of 25. Theo Gillen, 3 of 7. Wellington Hadeda, 22 of 25. And Joe Torre, Jem Lieritz, and Joe Girardi, 1 of 1 triple auto. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break. As always, go ahead and get a hit recap going real quick. Then we'll take care of our randoms. If you're looking for 2025 Leaf Metal Football, you're in the right spot. We're taking care of that in a few minutes as well. For the hits, George Brett, Malcolm Moore, Cam Caminiti, Tommy Troy, Josue DePaula, Belden Celestine, Charlie Condon, Jalen Flores, Tyson Lewis, Carter Holton, Jefferson Rojas, Jalen Flores, Dave Justice, Cruz Schoolcraft, Hideki Matsui, Manny Ramirez, Dylan Dreiling, Desan Hill, Blake Burke, Alfredo Sena, Jace Laviolette, Mariano Rivera, Jacob Cozart, Ben Hess, Caleb Lombavito, Trey Savage, Alejandro Rosario, Kalen Culpepper, Chase Mobley, Kyle DeBarge, Levi Sterling, Liam Peterson, and Luke Dickerson. Eddie Reinders, Brody Brecht, Anderson Britzel, Braylon Payne, Urangelo Ciente, Kalen Culpepper, Samuel Basayo, Trey Savage, Vladimir Guerrero, Miguel Blaze, Gavin Turley, Jonathan Santucci, Jason Churiel, Ethan Conrad, Sebastian Walcott, Samuel Basayo, David Shields, Brody Brecht, Gavin Gravavac, and Yara Padilla. Tyler Bremner, Roy Oswalt, Griffo Farrell, Rock Chalosky, Brady Evil, Dexter McClellan Jr., Xavier Nayens, Braylon Dowdy, Chuck Knobloch, Owen Hall, Peyton Toll, Quinn Young, Rafael Flores, Rento Sasaki, Frank Thomas, Liam Peterson, Hagen Smith, Brandon Sproat, Bryce Rayner. That would have been nice if it was Bryce Harper. Christian Moore, David Cohn, Dylan Cruz, Travis Bizzata, Ryan Bald-Schmidt, Steve Monster Milam, Theo Guillen, and Wellington Hareda. And headed to random.org, we've got 3 of them. Dual Auto, Ben Hess and Henry Lane, Hagen Smith and Noah Schultz. And Triple Auto, 1 of 1, Joe Torre, Jim Lieritz, and Joe Girardi. Alright, that is it for baseball. We are on to football here in a few minutes. Gonna go to random.org real quick and knock these 3 out. I'll get you back for that in a moment. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Gotta roll some dice. Give it to your heart to be valid for us. We're gonna go 11 times on the random, starting off with Ben Hess, Henry Lane. That is 10 times on a rope. Ben Hess coming out on top. Hagen Smith and Noah Schultz up next. That is 10 times on a rope. Noah Schultz taking it home. Congratulations. And Joe Torre, Jim Lieritz, and Joe Girardi, 1 of 1. That is 10 times on a rope. Jim Lieritz coming out on top. Congratulations. All right. That is it for baseball. We'll be back in a few minutes with 2025 Leaf Metal Football. For the rest of you, thank you so much for spending part of your Thursday here with us. Do appreciate that. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Off to football. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2025 Leaf Metal Football to get into. I'll get started. Feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know when we go live at eBay Live. Also, you mentioned no purchase that safe. Link down in the description. All right. Time for some jumbo fun. Box number one. Start off with Antoine Hill Jr. Press proof. Nico Iamaliva, 46/49. Jeremiah Love, out of 149. Jake Brenning still out of 149. Jared Curtis, 7/25. Brady Schmiegel, 6/7. Jordan Tyson, 2/5. Rashad Amos, 3/4. Daniel Jackson, 3/12. Lawrence Arnold, 5/12. Urian Decky, 15/15. Jordan Davison, 2/5. Demond Williams Jr., 9/10. And Will Howard, 1/5. Box number two. Phil Maffa, press proof. Roman Wilson out of 149. Emmitt Smith, 2/49. Devontae Adams out of 149. Ryder Lyons, 1/49. Peyton Thorne, 3/5. Caden Durham, 1/2. Tyler Cherry, 1/2. TJ Lateef, 1/2. Jabari Brady, 6/7. Ethan Gronkmeyer, 4/4. Oscar Delp, 11/15. Cam Coleman, 1/20. And Jeremiah Love, 1/7. Boom. Micah Hudson, press proof. Chris Carter and Peyton Manning out of 149. Matt Zollers, 46/49. And Brady Schmiegel out of 149. Javian Thomas, 6/15. James Simon, 5/15. Justin Thurman, 5/5. Caden Robinson, 1/4. Caden Dixon Wyatt, 1/1. Kendrick Law, 4/5. Matt Zollers, 3/5. Calvin Russell, 7/7. And Fazan Brandon, 2/2. Box number four. Jeremiah Love, press proof. Boom. Patrick Mahomes, DJ Uigalele, and TJ Lateef out of 149. Mario Taylor, 2/7. Tyron Tracy Jr., 3/10. Nick Nash, 2/4. Will Griffin, 2/5. Tez Johnson, 5/8. Justin Jefferson, chalk it up. Nice. 10/10. Raheem Sanders, 3/5. Xavier Restrepo, 1/1. Jaden Daniels, Savage. Boom. 6/10. And DJ Lagway, 13/20. That's a great box. Sheesh is right. Couldn't ask for a better box, really. Gerard Pringle, press proof. Travion Henderson, Elijah Brown out of 149. Jackson Arnold, 1/1. Dylan Sampson, 17/49. Jackson Arnold, 11/15. Keegan Croucher, 5/15. Malachi Ziegler, 1/1. Haynes King, 3/5. Phillip Bell, 9/10. Gavin Sawchuk, 1/1. Jamie French, 1/2. Brady Hart, 2/7. And dual auto, DJ Moore and Keenan Allen, 2/10. Haven to the Gators, yeah, I saw that as well. Dylan Sampson, press proof. Right now we've got G-Mac, who's battling for the starting QB job, and then Bazan Brandon's coming in next year, so Tennessee's at least set for quarterback for a little bit. Teddy Bruschi, out of 49. Adrian Peterson and Haynes King, out of 149. Matt Niamaliava, 1/1. Landon Holly, 2/8. Jeremiah McClellan, 2/5. Malik Washington, 3/5. Helmut Kasuga, 3/10. Elijah Olkey, 1/3. Achilles Smith Jr., 14/15. Amar Johnson, 1/1. Ryan Wingo, 4/15. And Matthew Golden, 12/12. I saw a report somewhere that some quarterback battle, I think it's the Ohio State one, one of the kids can play, but they literally can't keep him off his phone. He's addicted to his phone. He pulls it out at practice, locker room, constantly on it. Ulysses Bentley IV, press proof. I'd like to think that he's watching to see how our breaks are doing. Jordan James, 22/49. And Nico Marshall, out of 149. Kyle Monongi, 5/49. And Cade Klubnik, out of 149. Max Brosmer, 2/4. Michael Tollefson, 4/8. Daniel Melky, 6/8. Tommy Malott, 6/15. Tredez Green, 1/15. Noah Rogers, printing plate at 1/1. Kyron Jones, 8/12. Elijah Haven, 2/2. And triple auto, Peyton Houston, Keegan Croucher, and Mason Holtzclaw, 5/5. It's a nice one. Final box of the break, box number 8. Good luck, everybody. Also remember, folks, never send an actual note on Venmo. Just use the eggplant emoji. That's a lot better, a lot safer. Thomas Castellanos, final press proof. Billy Edwards Jr. out of 149. Gunnar Stockton, 9/49. LaDainian Tomlinson, 1/1. Zion Chris, 31/49. Jared Curtis, 2/2. Daquan Felton, 4/4. CJ Tiller, 1/15. Braden Fowler-Nicolosi, 11/15. Walker White, 3/5. Zion Chris, 1/4. Peyton Houston, 1/2. Eric Singleton Jr., 12/12. And 1/1. Dual auto. Peyton Manning and Edgerrin James. Boom. That's hot. Oh, that will be an unfun random for somebody. But that is it for football. Let's take care of the hit recap and then break some hearts on random.org. For the hits, Nico Iamaleava, Jeremiah Love, Jake Brenningstool, Jared Curtis, Brady Schmeigel, Jordan Tyson, Rashad Amos, Daniel Jackson, Lawrence Arnold, Urian Dickey, Jordan Davison, DeMond Williams Jr., Will Howard, Rowan Wilson, Emmitt Smith, Devontae Adams, Ryder Lyons, Peyton Thorne, Caden Durham, Tyler Cherry, TJ Lateef, Jabari Brady, Ethan Grunkmeyer, Oscar Delp, Cam Coleman, Jeremiah Love, Chris Carter, Peyton Manning, Matt Zollers, Brady Schmiegel, Javian Thomas, James Simon, Justin Thurman, Caden Robinson, Caden Dixon Wyatt, Kendrick Law, Matt Zollers, Calvin Russell, Fazan Brandon, Patrick Mahomes, DJ Ugalele, TJ Lateef, Kamario Taylor, Tyron Rowan Tracy Jr., Nick Nash, Will Griffin, Tez Johnson, Justin Jefferson, Raheem Sanders, Xavier Restrepo, Jaden Daniels, and DJ Lagway. Travion Henderson, Elijah Brown, Jackson Arnold, Dylan Sampson, Jackson Arnold, Keegan Croucher, Malachi Ziegler, Haynes King, Phillip Bell, Gavin Sawchuk, Jamie French, Brady Hart, Teddy Bruschi, Adrian Peterson, Haynes King, Manny Amaliama, Landon Hawley, Jeremiah McClellan, Malik Washington, Helman Gasuga, Elijah Olkey, Achilles Smith Jr., Amar Johnson, Ryan Wingo, Matthew Golden, Jordan James, Nico Marshall, Kyle Managi, Cade Klubnik, Max Brosmer, Michael Tollefson, Daniel Melky, Tommy Malott, Tredez Green, Noah Rogers, Kyron Drones, Elijah Haven, Billy Edwards Jr., Gunnar Stockton, LaDainian Tomlinson, Zion Chris, Jared Curtis, Daquan Felton, CJ Tiller, Brandon Fallon Nicolosi, Walker White, Zion Chris, Peyton Houston, and Eric Singleton Jr. Press proofs, Antoine Hill Jr., Phil Maffa, Micah Hudson, Jeremiah Love, Gerard Pringle, Dylan Sampson, Ulysses Bentley IV, and Thomas Castellanos. And headed to random.org. Got 3 of them. DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Peyton Manning, Edgerrin James, 1 of 1, and Peyton Houston, Keegan Croucher, and Mason Holtzclaw. Alright, that is it for football. Let's go knock these 3 out real quick, and then we're on to 2024 Leaf Collective Multisport in a few minutes. To random.org we go. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Gotta roll some dice, gotta be 3 or higher to be ballot for us. We're gonna go 10 times on the random, starting off with DJ Moore and Keenan Allen. That is 9 times. Final row. Keenan Allen coming out on top. Congratulations. Next up, 1 of 1. Peyton Manning and Edgerrin James. That is 9 times. Final row. Edgerrin James taking it home. Congratulations on that. And finally, triple auto. Peyton Houston, Keegan Croucher, and Mason Holtzclaw. That is 9 times. Final row. Peyton Houston taking it home. All right, that is it for us for football. We're on to 2024 Leaf Collective Multisport here in a few minutes. Going to get that set up and good to go. We'll catch you guys back here shortly. For the rest of you, thank you so much for spending part of your Thursday here with us. Really do appreciate it and look forward to having y'all back in here sometime soon. All right, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm B. Today we've got one case of 2024 Leaf Collective Multisport to get into. While we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, bmc.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks and let you know we go live and be live. Also, you mentioned no credit necessary. Link down in the description. number 1. Good luck, everybody. Jim Palmer. Donnie Shell, 1 of 1s. Jim Lomborg, 1 of 1. Bruce Smith, 3 of 10. And Nolan Ryan. Ricky Henderson, 8 of 15 dual auto. Oh, that'll be added to random.org at the end of the break, so stay tuned for that if you have either of those guys. Phil Foden, Shador Sanders, 1 of 1s. Chris Mullen, 5 of 8. Tyler Hook, Center Shield, 1 of 1. And John Morant, 5 of 6. Murad Dwalishvili. And Dave Stewart, 1 of 1s. Patrick Kluivert, 1 of 2. Earl Campbell, 1 of 10. Jim McMahon, Brett Favre, 5 of 6 dual auto. That'll be headed to random.org at the end of the break as well. Stay tuned for that. You have either of those guys. John Montefusco. And Juju Lewis, 1 of 1s. Gavi, 2 of 5. Tommy Fury, 1 of 1. And Patrick Ewing, 4 of 6. Net burners not cut. Timothy Wham. And Charlie Scott, 1 of 1s. Mickey Hatcher, 2 of 5. Kendrick Perkins, 7 of 10. And Kate Beckinsale, 1 of 1. Box number 6. Kendrick Perkins and Jaden Daniels, 1 of 1. Billy Wagner, 1 of 5. Mark Messier, 4 of 7. And Mario Lemieux, 1 of 5. Jamie Moyer. And Earl Campbell, 1 of 1s. Jamie Moyer, 1 of 1. Charlie Scott, 9 of 10. And Brock Purdy, 1 of 1. Trevor Hoffman and Anthony Munoz, 1 of 1s. John Montefusco, 1 of 1. DJ Lagway, 6 of 8. And Jim McMahon, 1 of 4. Box number 9. Jose Canseco and Andre Rison, 1 of 1s. Hideki Matsui, 4 of 6. Jason Kidd, 2 of 5. And Yeremy Yeager, 1 of 1. And final box of the break, box number 10. Good luck, everybody. Bernie Williams And Lynn Dickey, 1 of 1s. Trevor Hoffman, 5 of 6. Jan Stenerud, 1 of 1. And Carlos Alcaraz, 1 of 1. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break, as always. Spending a little bit of your Thursday morning here with us. Go and get a hit recap going real quick, then we'll take care of our 2 randoms. For the hits, Donnie Shell, Bruce Smith, Chris Mullen, Dave Stewart, Earl Campbell, Gavi, Charlie Scott, Billy Wagner, Earl Campbell, Charlie Scott, Barack Purdy, Anthony Munoz, DJ Lagway, Andre Rison, Hideki Matsui, Bernie Williams, and Carlos Alcaraz. Jim Palmer, Jim Longboard, Phil Foden, John Morant, Murad Dwalishvili, Patrick Kluivert, John Montefusco, Juju Lewis, Patrick Ewing, Mickey Hatcher, Kendrick Perkins, Kate Beckinsale, Kendrick Perkins, Jaden Daniels, Mark Messier, Mario Lemieux, excuse me, Jamie Moyer, John Montefusco, Jim McMahon, Jose Canseco, Jason Kidd, Jaromir Jaeger, Lynn Dickey, and Jan Stenner. Shador Sanders, Tyler Hooks and Shia, Tommy Fury, Tim Weah, Trevor Hoffman, and Trevor Hoffman. And headed to random.org. We've got 2 of them. Nolan Ryan, Ricky Henderson, 8 of 15. And Jim McMahon, Brett Favre, 5 of 6. Alright, that is it for us for today. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break as always. Really do appreciate y'all. We'll be back tomorrow, and look forward to having y'all back in here sometime soon. To random.org we go. Let's knock these 2 out real quick. All right, we've got random the door pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Going to be 3 high to be valid for us. We're going to go 9 times on each random, starting off with Nolan Ryan and Ricky Henderson. That is 8 times. Final roll. Nolan Ryan coming out on top. And finally, Jim McMahon, Brett Favre. That is 8 times. Final roll. Jim McMahon coming out on top. Congratulations. Alright, that's it for us for today. Thank you guys again. This has been BMC Collectibles Breaks. We look forward to having y'all back in here sometime soon. Until next time, everybody, have a great weekend up ahead of you.